Hello and welcome everyone to the 13th episode of the Brave Frontier Unit Analysis. I am your host, Treylox, and I'm joined by our judges, Lance and Nova.
Hi
Hey
guys.
guys.
I'm proud to announce today we have two new members on our team, Egomog and Pika Hero, who are both regular streamers on Twitch. You guys there? You want to say a quick hello?
Hello.
Hey, what's going on, everybody?
All right, so that was Pika Hero and Egomog. We have a guest judge tonight, and you guys guessed it, it's Pika Hero, aka Tony. So Tony, you are a well-known Brave Frontier streamer. Why don't you introduce yourself to the viewers?
Alrighty guys. Hey, my name is Pika Hero or Tony. I'm a regular Brave Frontier streamer and I just started playing this game about a month ago because I was really bored and had nothing to do. I gave this game a chance and I got hooked into it and I didn't know why I didn't start playing sooner. And after a month I was able to get my main account to 135 and my alt to 92. And I gained fairly decent knowledge about how the game mechanics work. So you could tell I'm kind of addicted to this game. And I would like to thank Nova, Lance, and Trelox for accepting me into the Brave Frontier Pioneers, and I hope we could continue to grow as a community. Thank you.
Very nice. We'd love to have you guys on future streams as well. So a little bit about the voting system that we're going to go through today. As we rank the units, you, the viewers, can vote as well. To vote, go to www.bfpioneers.com/UA and scroll down to the live polling section. Simply click on your ranking as we go through each unit. Your vote today will count as 25% of the overall vote. Voting begins when we start on the new unit discussion and ends when the discussion is finished. As always, we welcome all the viewers to participate, vote, and ask questions. Tonight, we will be ranking the 5-star Elzabetch, discussing the Trial of the Gods Vortex event and the upcoming Maxwell, Sphere Frogs, and Status Imps. Lastly, we will announce our art contest, and we'll give away 2 Luca codes and 5 Amazon codes. So we have a jam-packed program today, so let's get started. The first question will be for Pika Hero. What's your opinion on Maxwell?
Let's see. 33 hit SBB, crit damage, damage elemental weakness, and crit buff. I don't know what else to say, but pretty much overpowered. And she has the most hits currently in the game with her SVB. And considering she's a light unit, she'll bring out more of the mono light teams into the game. So we'll have more diversity in this game.
Sounds good. Lance, Nova, what are your opinions?
Why don't you go first, Noah?
Okay. Looking at Maxwell, Mistral, I thought that I'd never get to see this unit. When I first fought it, it's like way back when I first started, like 6-7 months ago, maybe even 8 months, who knows. Maxwell is pretty difficult. Got destroyed by Endless, and I'm pretty sure everybody now wouldn't have any problem beating Maxwell. But I like to see that the Maxwell in trial and the unit we're getting lived up to my expectations when I first met Maxwell and Miss Earl for the first time. Because for those of you guys who didn't know, way back when it only had 3 maps, and those 3 maps were all in Mistral. So basically, we finished after Maxwell, and then we had to wait for new content. So basically, all you did was fight Maxwell all day to get experience, which was the highest amount. And this was way before we knew all the experience energy ratio. We just saw like, oh, it's the final map. Just do it every day. It's all we had to do.
Lance, I have a question for you. How difficult is Maxwell?
Maxwell's really difficult. Not only do you need the right team, but you also need to time his attacks correctly. So the lucky thing for us is that we know his attack order. So he has a 20-turn attack cycle. So you know to attack, know when to block, you know when to use your barrier on your Olu or your Dharma Shell. So that's a good thing about him. But the thing is, yeah, you got to keep track and you got to pay attention. And I'm really, really excited for Maxwell because he's a unit that sort of combines a lot of units in one. So you don't have to bring your dual SGX anymore. Like you don't have to bring the Zebra, you don't have to bring a Mirror. You can just bring him along, and he's those three units combined together. Like a lot of the units, when they get the SBB, they hit like around 400% damage. But Maxwell is so strong; he hits like 660% damage AOE. So this guy, he's like a lot of hit count, and he's gonna do a lot of damage. And he does what Zebra, Mirror, and Dual SGX does, and those are the top units in the game right now to do damage. And he does all of that. So I'm really really excited about him. And when he comes out, keep stay tuned to Brave Frontier Pioneers. All three or all four of us are gonna be doing him at the same time. So we'll be fighting Maxwell at the same time. So come back, check on us, and we're gonna be fighting him on one screen all at the same time. So yeah, let's see how we do. And some people, I saw that you guys had a question about the guest judges. For this week, Pika Hill, he's a guest judge but for next week, he's not going to be here. Eagle's going to be here. So what we're going to try to do is we're going to try to get a guest judge every week. If we have more pioneers, maybe they can. For example, if I'm busy next week, one of the pioneers can sub in for me. But we're gonna try to get like a new guest judge every single week, so to make it more interesting for you guys. But yeah, that's all, Sherlock's.
Sounds good. And with all the questions and hype about Maxwell, when do we expect him to be or her to be released?
So what I heard was that she was supposed to be released Monday or Tuesday, but they're crossing their fingers that she gets released this weekend. But it seems like that's not happening, and this is why we're having the a new Vortex right now. So I think that's the reason why they released a new Vortex was because they couldn't get Maxwell ready for us. So she's gonna probably come near the 1 year anniversary, which is around Tuesday. So Monday at the earliest, and probably maybe like Tuesday. So what do you think, Nova?
Yeah, I think around the same time period as well. There have already been people saying that, oh, they got this message from Gumi saying it's going to be Monday, and they're gonna try to push it up, but it might be the other way around because planned Gumi releases never really go too well. It's more like the Ninja updates, where it seems like, oh, don't tell them, and it'll just come out, and everybody will be like, oh, no prep, just do it.
Okay, and let's go on today to these sphere frogs and status imps. So Lance, why don't you tell people like what are sphere frogs and like what can you do with them?
So basically, when you attach a sphere frogs to your unit, you fuse them into your units, and they get an extra sphere slot. And so you can't use the same type. Spheres are not going to have different types of spheres, but so you can't use the same type of spheres, but you can use two different spheres, and this will make your unit stronger. For example, if you want to boost your stats and give them additional boost to your BB gauge each turn, this is what you can do now. So and the other thing that we're going to add is the imps, like you said. And what the imps is going to do is the unit's going to have additional stats, So now you can start fusing, if your unit is a breaker and it has really low defense, you can start fusing all your defense fantasy demons or imps into that unit, and he's going to have higher defense. So Nova, he actually made a great chart, Excel chart for us. So if you guys have the time, check it out. But Nova will talk to you more about the Excel sheet where he will. We actually worked on this last night, and this sheet is going to let you guys know which units we think are currently the top units to put your spear imps, your spear frogs into. So Nova, why don't you talk about that?
Yeah. So for all of you guys who haven't checked out our website recently, in the units section, just head on over to BF Pioneers, and I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys are on the unit analysis tab. Right above that is the top units section, where we have the top units of each element, and underneath that is the Excel sheet that Lance is talking about. It has all of the current and future 6 stars that we know of, stats wise, and other interesting bits. And then there's different tabs as well. And we have a tab called Spear Frog and the Stat Imp list. And this list basically has the current units that we're on right now and the future units that are coming. So you'll only be able to get a few amount of these sphere frogs and that increasing imps. So we basically did a tier chart for you guys just to help you out if you were deciding, have these units, what do I put it on first, what do I put on second, etc., etc. So hopefully that'll help a ton of guys out. And as usual, we have our elemental tier list up as well that we previously had, but we incorporated it into this Excel sheet.
Yeah, so the previous Word document, I guess, was a little bulky. It had all the units on there with the rankings. However, it didn't have like enough detail, in my opinion. So now it's much more organized, and there's way more stuff you guys can look at. And you guys can also filter through the Excel sheet as well, depending on you can filter through the type, the element, the name. Okay, we have a question. Here's a question from, I believe, Blaze Crush. Is it possible to beat Maxwell without the tree? Who will be a must if you don't have that unit?
I think it's definitely possible to be a Maxwell without the tree, but the thing is, you're gonna have to sub in more units for him. So instead of just bringing the tree, like you might have to bring a unit that can, make your unit immune to the status debuffs. So for example, like you probably have to bring something like a Milkio, and in addition, you're gonna need a healer. So you might have to bring like Milkio and a Elimo. Instead of having just one tree, you might have to bring like 2 units instead. So this is why the tree makes it a lot easier. So what do you guys think? Pika?
Yeah,
Nova?
yeah, I think Pika should go first, give him some experience on this.
All right. I didn't realize until like a couple weeks ago how important the tree was. I was just like, oh yeah, status element nullification. I'm like, it's pretty good, but the Elimo has armor buff and damage mitigation buff. So I was thinking of running the Elimo, but then the thing is, it's so risky if you don't have a unit that will like dispel the debuffs, because those curses and paralysis will like totally screw you over in a fight. So the tree it's really good to have, but you don't really need it to win. It just makes your life a lot easier. Nova?
Okay. So my opinion on the tree and the Maxwell fight is it's great to have, but not necessary at all because you have so many other units that do the same thing that either protect you or use a leader skill, probably Darvin Shell, or you can probably wait a bit until Darvin Shell gets a 6-star to use him as a leader, and probably Grafren. I feel like what's more necessary is probably a Lilith to make this bunch easier, so you can output consistent damage. There's plenty of ways to heal versus one unit, but I think a healer is definitely needed. So I don't think it matters what kind of healer you have. It's just that you need a healer in this fight because there's no way you're going to be able to keep up with all the damage with just items or Brave Burst that can kind of heal.
And the thing about the tree is that, especially if you're a newer player, you go in and you get a tree and you look at his stats. You're like, oh man, like, do I really like have to level up this healer? Like, his stats aren't that good. But it ends up that that the status element does make a difference. So okay, I have a question for you, Tony. Now, in terms of sphere frogs, what unit are you basically going to use a sphere frog on? I'm just curious. What unit would
Right
you
when
use it on?
right when I get my Sphere Frog, first person I'm gonna put it on is Maxwell, because you can't go wrong with that.
Good answer.
Like I was
Difficult to answer.
yeah, I was actually contemplating who to put it on too, because the thing is we're not gonna get that much Sphere Frogs, so it's either you're only gonna have to choose like one unit out of out of a dozen. So I'm like, I might as well put it on the strongest unit I have. I'm putting it on Maxwell.
All right. We have a question from Piroy. Are the sphere frogs going to be obtainable in the honor summon gate?
All right, Nova, do you still have like a lot of honor summons left? Why don't you answer him?
No, Um,
It's all gone.
so what I did was 800 honor summons during the recent Crystal and Burst Frog raids up, and Jewel, God and King. I probably won't regret it, because it was very good honor summon rates up. But as far as I know, pulling a Sphere Frog from honor summon is like trying to rare summon an Oracle Ziz. It's very difficult to, and I actually haven't seen any Ziz in my rare summons recently. So if it does come out, you're gonna be totally like shocked when you see one, unless they are going to have a specific rates up for Sphere Frogs. Then I'll be very sad.
All right, we'll do more Maxwell discussions when the content's released, and we'll be ranking Maxwell next time as well. But first, let's get to business, and we have a current Vortex that's up called Trial of the Gods. It was quite a surprise to me. I attempted it, and it was very difficult. The second trial, that is, because of the damage reflect. I even brought in an Olu, but it didn't work. It was to no avail, and the damage reflect was too much for me. So, what are your experiences on the trials right now, Nova?
I actually didn't do the trials yet, so
Okay.
I can only go what I've heard by ear and
Mm-hmm.
seen. In general, when it came out, a lot of people were shocked as well. They died. You know, people don't expect to die in a 25 energy dungeon, even though they bring like standard, like crit team or 6-star team. But this dungeon really shows what it's like in the future. It's giving people kind of a knock in the head, going like, uh, "Your units are good, but when we throw harder new stuff at you, they suck." And it's kind of really evident because I've seen people trying to run crit team, trying to run double growlies and all this other stuff, and it didn't work. And you can only run certain things, and you need like defense ignore, you need half damage, you need consistent BB output damage against the single target bosses, and it's really really hard, especially for new players, to see this kind of content in the vortex, and it actually takes some people gems if they want to actually finish and get the Providence ring from it. So I was actually shocked by that. It's like, wow.
The thing is, like, if you guys don't read up on a guide to how to beat the dungeon, you are almost certainly gonna die, even in trial one. I think, like, unless you get really lucky with your unit choices. You usually won't think of like putting your leader with the defense ignore or like someone with a defense ignore buff, but it happens, and that gloomy in the second stage will actually wreck your party if you don't have defense ignore.
Told
All
you
right,
guys.
what's
Gloomy
that?
OP. Gloomy's OP. Just
That's
didn't
right,
know.
Gumi's. Pika, what do you think?
I actually didn't have trouble with the first vortex, and then the third trial was like so easy. But the second trial was just like it was ridiculous. Like, I wasn't expecting like Weiss. I didn't expect them to give him a damage reflect buff. So I actually failed it twice, and you have to have very like specific units to go into the Trial of the Gods with, because I have all these good units, but the thing is, even I struggled because most of them aren't usable. And as in terms of difficulty, it's like I've been auto battling all this time whenever I quest, but it's like fighting Gra and the other trials, because it's actually pretty hard. I actually have to stop and think every time I fight them now, or I would get like screwed over. Then yeah, that's it.
All right, Lance.
Like when I look at this vortex, it just looks like Gumi is like trolling us. We're seeing all these really strong units and seeing units like Demon Abaddon, which is gonna come up really soon with Maxwell. And I'm like, are you kidding, Gumi? Are you trolling us? And it seems like they're just getting us ready to fight Maxwell. So
That's right.
so
That's
it's like they're just getting us ready to fight Maxwell. They're like, can you beat this dungeon? You know, if you can beat this dungeon, then you probably can beat Maxwell. You know, so it's kind of like a little test before Maxwell comes out. And I was unprepared too. You know, I thought this is gonna be like one of the Vortex. You know, like the Ez or like the Vargas. You know, I thought you just bring a quick team and you just wiped everything, but like Gumi has carefully selected and crafted this dungeon so that crit team is almost useless. So because a lot of the units in here they resist crits, or you can only do like 1 damage to them. So yeah, you have like a specific team like some of like Nova and Pika was saying, like how like the reason why I lost was because I didn't have a unit to give my team a defense ignore buff. And so if you can't ignore a defense, you can't do damage to them. And I was using the crit team, so what I did was I realized that, and I didn't have like a defense ignore a unit. I did have a lot of them, but I just never bothered to level them up. But then they showed me that hey, you know, I need to have a lot of different types of units with different buffs now. So I started to level up my Zephyr just like yesterday, and I think by like tomorrow or later today, I should be ready and I should be able to complete the all 3 dungeons. So I'm pretty excited for it. I wish the spear could have been stronger. Like I wish it would have been like a maybe something like a Leguan, you know. But the thing is, it's actually closer to a Medulla. So I wish it was more like Leguan, but it's like just the 25% and then all 20% rest of the stats for the spear. So just a little bit disappointing in rewards. I wish it would have been maybe even more unique, like one of the starter dungeon spears. But
Well,
yeah,
it is kind of
yeah, it's
because it
kind
actually
of
has the reflect that Weiss had. Just
yeah,
thinking about it.
but I was just sad, you know, because attack is 25%, but defense, recovery, and HP is 20%. If only all of them were 25%, you know, then I'd be really happy. Chance of reflecting partial enemy damage. I haven't got a chance to use that, but let's just see how useful it is. But yeah, I just really wish that this was more like a Leguan instead of kind of like a souped up Medulla, you know. So yeah.
all right. Here's a very broad question from Shadow Lane. Any tips on trials? Any tips? Really, this is very broad. Actually, really,
Bring
yeah.
fencing more. Don't bring a crit team because yeah, after like 2 turns or something, they'll die. So don't bring a crit team. Bring defense ignore the Pika. Nova. Any advice?
Tillis, if you have one or have access to one, I heard really helps because you're protected basically from all status ailments. I know that's a thing you have to bring to trials because you'll get inflicted by statuses all over, as well as have the inability to get your brave bursts up each turn. And when I first did my unit review for Tillis, I was just like, oh, you throw Fujin on her, and everybody gets BB basically. So that really helps out, especially when you can only bring 5 Fujins. Turns it into 25, and this is the kind of stuff you need that for.
All right. So, good luck, everyone, to the Trial of the Gods. We hope that you can get through it without spending too many gems. How many gems do you recommend people before they just like tell them to stop? Like, how many gems would you spend?
For me, like normally, well, the thing is, if you do the vortex, like what I would recommend for like Ez or Lance, you know, like if you're spending over 5 gems, I think that's like too much, you know, like I've even seen someone like spend close to 10. I was watching someone stream one of the legendary vortex, and they got up to like near like 10 gems, you know, and I'm just like, whoa, you know, that's if you're spending close to 10 gems, maybe that's because your team is not ready, and you just need to spend those gems and work on your team some more. So if you're spending over 5 or close to 10, like I don't think I think that's too much. Maybe around 3. Like I think that would be a good amount. Guys.
For me, I think one. Out of all of the trials,
one gem?
yeah, 1 gem. Because the only trial that it seems that people are having a real issue with is trial 2. So a lot of people said, oh, it's okay to gem trial 2, but if you can't beat trial 1, and trial 3, I think you really shouldn't be doing this because it's too risky. Because you'll there's like a ticking time bomb on a lot of these units it just gets to the point where you die anyway, no matter what you do.
All right. Now let's move on tonight to the ranking. So remember, guys, go to our website to rank. Looks like the ranking has already started. We're going to start today with Tony, who will be ranking Orwin, the 6-star fire unit. So, Tony, what do you think of Orwin?
Orwin, what I think about him is just like a beefed up lava, really. The only thing different about him is that he gives poison and sickness. It was actually pretty good. But thing about his 5-star is that his hit count is like super low, so he's not really that great if you want to sustain with Braver's crystals and BB. But he does has fairly decent stats. It's not horrible, but but there's a lot of other better units out there that you can use instead of him. Um, yeah, and I'm actually not trying that hard to get him because he's not gonna be that useful for me in my opinion. And there's other units out there who are better. And I would have to give this guy a 3-star in his current 5-star form.
Okay. And what's your favorite typing?
I would say anima. Like people's his recovery is actually pretty low if he's an anima. The thing is, fantasy demons are coming out, so that will compensate for the anima, the recovery loss.
And the thing is, you talked about the hit count, and the hit count is extremely low. It only hits 4 times at 5 stars. So like a lot of units, like you said, are better. And I can think of like even Lorend or like Vishra, units that we almost never use. I mean, those people have 6-star, and those are better.
Yeah.
All right, Lance, what do you think?
Yeah, just to go off of Pika said, I think the same thing as him too. Like, I wish that even if he has low hit counts, I wish he could have generated more battle crystals, But the thing is, he hit 4 times, and he can only generate 12 battle crystals. And now that's like really low. I know he's just a 5-star, but the thing is, we're comparing this 5-star units to all the previous 6 stars that was released. So we have to go pretty hard because we're comparing because he only has a 5-star form available. So we have to compare that against all the 6 stars that's been released. And a lot of these 6 stars, you're getting like what 34, around 30ish max battle crystals generated, and these are the good units. And but the thing is, this guy hits 4 hits and he generates 12 battle crystals. If he's on your team, it's going to be really difficult to generate battle crystals, and you can't even really use his leader skill because you get 50% chance of getting BB fill. Like so 5 BB fill if you 50% chance. That's kind of hard because you flip a coin and you get it or you don't get it, and that's really really tough. I would rather have a leader skill that's 100% like Lily Mata. So yeah, so this leader skill 50% chance of getting 5 battle crystals is it's really really hard to like it. Like 50% chance, and so he has low hit counts, low like max battle crystals generated, and the skill is like not too overwhelmingly powerful. Like 240% at a BB level 10, and it's just like nothing really shines about this unit. So at his current like 5-star, I would have to give him a 2-star, yeah, right now. So yeah.
Okay. And your favorite typing?
My favorite typing is, well, the thing is, like me, I like my stats to be like really balanced. But the thing is, his stats is kind of on the low end too. So if you start seeing like stats like around 1400, then I don't like that. So for me, I think I would go with Guardian Orin. I'll go with Nova on this time. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So we already know
Yeah.
what Nova's gonna rank.
No, you don't.
Oh, okay. I spoke too early. All right, Nova, take it away.
Okay, so Orwin looks cool. Number one, like had really high expectations for this unit after seeing his art, and then they gave me the sheet with the stats, spray burst, meter skill. I look at it and I look at every unit, and I look like this is something way back when Lock came out. Like this is something that I would have liked to seen back then, something different. But right now it's way too late, and it's way too like underwhelming in general. The only thing that really saves Orwin is his stats. Um, Compared to other past units, 5-star forms, he definitely has way higher stats. So just for that, I'm going to give him 3-star, but really close to a 2 as well. I'd probably give Orwin a 2.5. And talking about his stats, like I don't really see the point of like even having a preferred typing on Orwin because as long as you get one, like it's good for collection. So I just want to make all his stats over 1900. So I'm gonna give this guy Oracle typing.
Is it? Wait, hold on. Is it because you're so disappointed at the unit, like it didn't
Yes.
meet?
Yes.
All
This is
Yeah.
how disappointed I am.
right.
The
He
best
looks
typing for this unit should
And he
be
looks
Oracle.
pretty cool though.
he looks so strong too. Like yeah, it's like it looks so strong, but unfortunately he's not usable. So
Okay, and how did the viewers vote?
3 stars, 21 votes. So yeah.
Sounds good. Okay, so the next unit we are going to rank is Arius, the water unit. So, Nova, take it away. What do you think of Arius?
Okay, Arya's to me in the water elemental tier. I was really hoping for a lot more out of him because it seems like water units in general have been getting like kind of like plateauing. They're really nothing new, and kind of the same thing with Arius. It's just that he has a better leader skill than Orwin, and his BB actually does something. He also has more hits. So just looking at that, it's definitely a huge improvement from him. And at least he gives like weakness on his Brave Burst. As you guys know, weakness is one of the lesser important stats you want to inflict, but it's better than nothing. Um, I wouldn't use Arius either. I just think it's okay to have one. And stats wise, I actually like his stats, but because he's a unit that I might actually use, I'm gonna give him the Guardian typing and 3 stars. Yeah, definitely a solid 3 stars for this unit.
All right, Pika. By the way,
All right.
before you say something, there's this. A lot of people are saying Arius looks cool. So I guess does he look cool to you?
Yeah, I was actually gonna point that out like right now.
Oh, okay.
I really like his art. He looks really, really cool. When he gets his 6-star, that is. But yeah. All right. So if I were going to rank this guy, I'd also give him a 3, and that is because wait for his 5-star. I give him a 3.
Mhm.
His leader skill isn't that completely useless, like compared to Orwin. Like Orwin's leader skill is kind of useless. But for Arias, it's actually usable, you know? Like, if you started just playing this game and you just pulled this guy, then he's actually a pretty good pick. But the thing is, his 5-star form is completely kind of useless because he just doesn't, like, in my opinion, all the water units in this game play like a supportive kind of role, in this game.
Yeah.
And yeah, and this guy, he just doesn't do enough. Like, he does give a heal at his 6-star, but that's it. Like, he doesn't do that much damage either. And this guy's stats is fairly good, but he's not like top tier because we're comparing him to all the other units out there. And for him to become usable, he has to top those units like Zell Knight, etc. And he's just not one of those units. And yeah, I have to give him a 3-star. I say once his 6-star comes out, he might have a chance, but 5-star definitely not. And yeah, I give him a 3-star, and I'd probably give him. I'd probably give him a guardian also.
Lance?
Yeah, I agree with Pika. Like how it was like if you pull him right now, his leader skill is not completely useless because getting that BB deal each turn is kind of useful. Um, yeah, but the thing is, whenever I look at him, all like for example, he looks great, but the thing is, if you just look at his skills, like I remind me of is just look at Selena, like just his Brave Burst and Super Brave Burst, he's like a better Selena, So you get the AOE Brave Burst, but the thing is, he does AOE Brave Burst, but also affects weakness on it. And then you have the AOE attack for Super Brave Burst, also heals, and he has the AOE attack and also heals. But the thing is, all of us will agree that we hate like heal over time, heal over 3 turns because it barely heals you, over 3 turns. And this guy, he will just like heals you completely. So it is like Pika Hero said, like how like it seems like water units are kind of like a support attack. Even if they're attacking, they're kind of like a support attacker. And I do agree with Pika Hero. I think that when this guy get his 6 star, he might become more useful. But for now, he's just not top tier right now at his 5 star. His stats is nice, and this guy right now, he just seems like he's just like Selena version 2, So I will give him a 3 star. Like I definitely think that there's some place for him right now. 3 star, and my favorite type for him would be Anima because this guy he has a really 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 decent recovery ready. So Anima wouldn't hurt his recovery. So yeah.
Okay. How did the viewers vote?
Viewers vote 4 star, 15 votes.
I have a question. Arius, now, would you rank him better than Meredith? Who is also in his 5 star form. How would you rank that? Nova, what do you think?
Comparing the two 5 stars,
Yeah, comparing the two 5 stars.
I'd definitely take Arius over Berry Death because single target at a 5 star BB is just not usable at all. It'll do damage, but you won't need that damage because it's not enough anyway. I'd rather take the AoE and the weakness over Mario Death.
And I'm gonna put a little something in. Thing about Mario Def is that he gives crit damage and he's very demanding to use. So if you're using 5 star units, that means you're not that really like far into the game yet. And so that means it's probably kind of hard to get like a crit buffer too in order to use them properly. But the thing is he does only a target damage and that is not really that good at all. And he's completely useless if you don't have a crit buffer, so like a good crit buffer. So yeah,
Okay.
RES is better.
All right. So the next unit we are ranking is Ferris. Now I know some people are looking forward to Ferris. I remember Ferris being mentioned a long time ago on Lance's stream. Like there's these people who love Ferris. So how good is she really, Lance?
Ferris 6 star is awesome. Ferris 6 star like amazing. 30 hit maybe. But the thing is, at a 5 star, she's kind of lacking. Like I don't know how, but normally normally the BB skill it kind of transfers over to when she gets 6 star. It'll be like really similar. But the thing is, it seems like I don't know. It just seems like she just gets like really really stronger with when she gets to 6 star. Like she's one of these units that are pretty weak when at 5 star, but then when they transition to 6 star, they suddenly get like super strong. So she just happens to be one of these units. Like she looks great. I'm like, this is one of the units that I didn't get, and I'll definitely be trying to summon for her when she gets her 6 star. I did try to use 100 gems to try and get her, but I got all the other units I couldn't get her. So the thing is, I'm saying like she isn't even that strong at 5 star. So I'll just wait until she gets her 6 star, and then I'll try something for her. Because when she gets her SBB, she gets the crit for 3 turns. She gets the her crystal to herself for a turn, and it becomes AOE. So it becomes really really strong. But for now, I would give her a 2 star. Like single target. not gonna do that much. You know, like single target, like you're not gonna be able to like carry for so long if you're just hitting one target at a time. So for that reason, she gets a 2-star. And my favorite type, I'm crossing my fingers. I'm crossing for anima. So anima and yeah, 2-star right now.
Okay. I have a question for you, Nova. Um, if you had to choose between Ferris, Themis, and Lilith, who would you pick?
Who would I pick? Um, that's a good question because all of these units kind of look similar. Uh, uh, I guess I'd have to go with Lilith because she's probably the one I'm still going to be using the most, even in the future, out of all these units because her Super Brave Burst is really unique. As far as I know, there are only 2 units in the game that we know of right now that refill all the way up to Super Brave Burst, and then just got to me that we have 3 now because I totally forgot about the new 6 stars that were released. But it's a really unique Super Brave Burst, so I definitely pick Lilith for that. But as far as
Mm-hmm.
Ferris, the unit goes, I looked at her 5-star. I was not impressed because even though her high BB hit is 20, it's only 20 like for a single target, um, which isn't that good, and it only increases heart crystals to herself, so it doesn't really help out the entire team either. Looking at that, Ferris wouldn't really belong even in a 5-star team because you need to be able to have more supportive brave bursts in her place. Stats wise, it's kind of like one of those cases where it's like higher HP and higher recovery, and then a little bit low on attack and defense. So Guardian would be my best typing for Ferris, but because of like all of her underwhelming uh, stats, even though she does hit high and she does um, have decent high hit count BB. To me, that's only really usable for Metal Parade. And if you're only usable as a Metal Parade unit at 5 stars, you're gonna get a 2-star from me. So, sorry.
2-star, and sorry, what was your favorite typing?
Guardian.
Got it. All right, Tony.
All right, in my opinion, of Ferris, she's really like hard to put in your team because, like they said, her heart crystal buff to self is really like so selfish. You know, like you actually when you make a team, you want to make a team that supports each other and like that buffs each other to make the whole like team stronger. But she just buffs herself, and I wouldn't. Her leader skill is not that bad. It's actually pretty good. But the thing is, yeah, she's just not good to put her in your team. But one one fight I would put her in though, probably Carl, because it might actually work out. 18 crystals, use her brave burst, really cheap, not that much. And you will never have to worry about her that much because she has that heart crystal buff to herself. And she's not really that useful. Her 5 star is actually really bad. The only plus I give her is that she might be pretty decent in fighting Carl with when trying to do Carl. But her 5 star is really bad. I also give her a 2, and
Mm-hmm.
I'd give her Anima.
Okay, and the viewers vote.
4-star, 15 votes. Yeah,
I'm
I.
liking the way people are voting right now, and people have been saying that the curve looks really nice.
Yeah, yeah. It goes. Oh wait, there's the second vote that's tied is 5-star for 5-star Ferris. So that's how
Oh,
much people like her right now. And I'm digging the dual sword. You know, dual wielding sword. I think that looks pretty awesome too. But yeah, just based on stats and skills, it's not that great. So
All right, so let's move on to the Thunder unit Garnin and Tony. Start us off.
Garnin. Oh my gosh, this guy. Well, let me see. Garnin. Um, I actually kind of really like this guy. He gives crit and spark damage buff, and that's actually pretty useful. But the thing about him is that um, you're not gonna be having him as leader when because this guy's 6 star is not gonna be released anytime soon, and Maxwell is gonna come out. So the thing is, he has a good leader skill, great spark damage, but when you're using like there's other better leaders out there like Maxwell. And when Maxwell comes out, this guy's just not leader material, but his supporting role is actually pretty good. I like his BB. I like his kit actually. It's actually pretty nice. He actually gives BB fill too, which is really good. But the thing is, this guy does no damage. Like a lot of units like Michelle, they don't get any sort of damage until they get 6 star SBB. And this guy is just gonna pretty much just sit in your party and just buff you. And he does no damage. But the thing is, his buffs are pretty good. I say this guy is usable, but there's I wouldn't use this guy because I have a lot of better units. And if you guys have this guy, then you guys actually use him pretty good. Not that bad. His stat wise, it's not that bad either. And I'd probably give this guy a 3 star because even though he doesn't do any damage, he still gives a really good buff, and your team could use that a lot. And yeah, I give him an anima.
Anima.
Okay. I have a question for you, Lance. Are you ready?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, so I'm looking at the unit art for Garnin, and for some reason, the first time when I saw him, like his body is out of proportion. Like he holds these what are those things like tweezers or I don't know what they're called, like screws. But like his body doesn't seem like to have enough oomph to support that. Like what's up with that?
I think this is kind of like a Gundam exoskeleton, where if you've seen those exoskeleton that I think the United States Army had been testing this on, they make it so you can like lift heavier objects than you can, And it looks like this is one of those exoskeleton that you can where you can move it, So it's probably like when he moves his body, the machine actually helps him move his body too. So this is I think this is what it looks like. So, but the thing is, he's gonna get an upgrade, and then it's gonna become like an exoskeleton to like kind of like a real armor Gundam type of unit. So I think that's pretty cool though. Yeah.
All right, so okay. So how is he? How useful is he?
Right now, not that useful because all he gives is a buff. Units that just gives like a buff for the BB, we for like has a history of always been rated bad. Because the thing is, we want to attack. We want you to give a buff and then attack. Kind of like Leoron. When Leoron 5 star came out, everybody hated on him because he just buffed. And he wouldn't attack. And then when 6 star Leoron came out, everybody started showing him some love because he can finally buff and attack. And this guy is probably gonna be the same way. Right now, all he can do right now is just buff. So if you can just buff right now, it's not gonna help a lot. And I really really wish that they would make his buff a lot stronger. But the thing is, if you're getting a 30% crit buff, that's like nothing. The best crit buff is from a dual SGX, at 60%, and you're getting a 30% buff. I'm like, why don't you just bring a Maxwell? If you're gonna bring this guy just for the crit buff or the spark damage plus, which is really average, at 50%. That's like really average. Like that's what most units have. It's like nothing special. And then when you get a 6 star, it's like 60%, and the highest spark damage buff is 60%. So since this guy he can't do any of his job well, like why would you have him on his team? This guy, I think, if people were to bring him on with them, it's because of his unique sprite. Like this guy, he looks out there. Like no character, no other character in this game, you confuse him with Garden. This guy, he's really unique. So I think if people are into that, they want a character that looks like crazy, they can definitely get this character. But the thing is, he does a lot of things right now: crit buff, damage plus, BB fill. But the thing is, he doesn't do them top notch. He's like one of those almost. It's almost good, but the thing is, it's not good. So you can't give them like you can't give it like higher points for that. So for this reason, I'm gonna have to give him the 2-star right now because he just gives buffs, and the buffs are not strong. And my favorite type for him probably has to be. It's so hard because his recovery is really really low. Around Lord, it's like 13 28, and that is like that's really low. So and if you go with like an anima, it becomes 1170, and that's scary low now. So you're probably gonna have to use like so many potions or elixirs just to heal him up. But I think for him, I'll I'll be like Nova. I like what? Why not? Why not get an Oracle for Garden, because probably not gonna be using him, and Oracle is his most balanced typing. So Oracle and 2-star.
Well said. Well said. Now at 6-star form, now the typing may change, right? Do you think,
Yeah, yes,
Lance? Okay, at
yes, he
6-star
would
form.
actually. Yeah, he becomes something like he something like Liron, where he's not that strong,
Mm-hmm.
and then at 6-star he becomes really strong.
Okay.
So because he has the AOE. But the thing is, the crit and the spark. If you're not gonna bring him just for because I love how strong his crit buff is, because it's not that strong, and you're not gonna bring him because I love how strong his spark damage plus is. You're not gonna bring him just for those reasons, because 30% crit buff at 6-star and 70% like crit buff. That's his spark is pretty good, but his crit buff it's just not anywhere near you want it to be. So while he is good, he's probably gonna get like at least 4-star. At least I would say at least a 4-star. We can get a 6-star right now. His 5-star is just not usable. But yeah, he's gonna get a lot stronger with his 6-star, but just not right now.
Understood.
Uh huh.
All right, Nova, what do you think?
Yeah. For me, Garden, uh, even though a lot of people don't like support buffers, for me, they're so rare that I actually prefer having a support unit, because um, it kind of replaces a lot of things that you would bring. If you're using a Garden at 5-star form, that means you probably won't have access to a lot of the 6-star units that can do all these things. So he kind of makes up for that in that sense, which is why I kind of like him. He hits kind of high for a Thunder unit, like 5 stars, 9 hits for a Thunder unit, kind of crazy. Uh, I haven't seen a Thunder unit with that high hit since at 5 stars since like never. So I like him for that. He's one of the rarer Thunder units that can generate battle crystals. Stats wise, I do agree his stats are kind of wonky. I don't know what to take him in, because you're losing too much recovery if you go for Anima, and I feel like his attack and defense feel really balanced, and it's just his HP and recovery are like on a scale. So I'm actually gonna take uh, because I actually wouldn't use Garden too much either, but I just like his stats, like just plain stats. So I'm gonna say Lord is my preferred typing for him, because I think I'm gonna balance out with all his buffs. Just gonna give him balanced out stats as well, so make him balanced all around. And if you're using stat imps, that'll definitely fix him right up. So 3 stars and Lord typing. What is going on?
All right. We're trying to get these stats going. The stat chart on the bottom right of your screen. And while we're doing that, Lance, how did the viewers vote?
The viewers voted 21 votes for 3 stars. So yeah, that's pretty far margin. So yeah.
Okay. The next unit we are ranking is Hogar, the light unit, the unit with a big axe. So, Nova, start us off. What do you think about Hogar?
Um, for me, I looked at this guy and I was like, oh, this is gonna be one of those one-hit wonder units like Mario Death, where it's just all about the damage and nothing else, which actually surprised me a little bit. Even though he does hit, count is really low, really only 4 hits. He actually generates 16 battle crystals on his 5-star form, which is okay. But the other thing that I noticed was that he's one of those rarer units for Arena where he has 15 battle crystals required, 5-star form for his BB. And I'm sure you guys know you're seeing a ton of Farlons, ton of Lyra, ton of Buddha, ton of Ophelia, and now you might be seeing a little bit more Hogar in Arena too, because he kind of follows that function of an Arena unit. Uh, Light has been needing an Arena unit like this, so it's kind of like Alma, except a bigger upgrade. So I actually like that for Hogar. Um, just because of that, like I really wouldn't use him for anything else other than Arena. Um, so typing wise, I'm actually gonna say Guardian for Arena, because one thing I noticed is we're starting to trend towards you either have your Brave Burst activate or your Super Brave Burst activate in Arena now, so you actually want to be able to live to that point, because I'm seeing less and less attack leaders and more BB gauge fill leaders in Arena as well. And if you need more attack, you just put spears on them. So 3 stars, solid 3 for me, and Guardian typing.
Done. Tony, what's your opinion?
Uh, yeah, what Nova said, this guy, I don't know what to use him to and to like put him in my questing team because it's not all that great, but he's one of those rare units that are really good in arena. His his Brave First count is only like 15, so it's gonna be like the same as Lyra's and the other ones. So it's actually pretty strong. This guy, the thing about this guy is that he hits like a truck. So he does low hit counts, but the thing is this guy hits hard. And I'm actually gonna pick him as a breaker because I'm looking at his strong points and I'm looking at his weak points. And if you're gonna put him in arena, you want to like one shot people. You want to kill them as fast as you can.
Yep.
And I'm gonna pick a breaker because I really want him to like have a good chance of killing the enemy like very very fast. I don't want them to have any chance of coming back if he does use his Brave First. So I'm gonna choose Breaker and Holgar. His 5-star is not entirely useless. He's actually pretty good in arena right now too. Even if you don't have like the Lyras, the Holgar is like the way to go right now. And for questing, I don't think this guy is like useful at all because he does have low beast battle crystals, so he uses Brave Burst. But there's a lot of better units for questing. But for arena, I give him a 3 right now.
Yeah, just to go off what you said, Pika, I completely agree in that in Arena, you would want breaker typing. And as a matter of fact, my entire squad for Arena are breakers. So,
Yeah.
yeah. Loden, uh, Lyra, Ophelia, Farlon, all breakers. All right, Lance, what's your opinion?
If you guys don't know, I'm one of those few people who actually has a Hero Alma. So Hero Alma 4-star, she's maxed out now, and yeah, with max with BB10. So she's one of my favorite hero already.
Oh,
I know
favorite
she's
heroes?
yeah, she's very one of my favorite hero. Alma. I'm talking about Alma, like the unit that
Yeah.
you can capture.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, she's one of my favorite unit. You look through my unit list and you'll see like I get rid of a lot of the weaker units, but this one is one of my favorite unit in my team because she only has a 4-star right now. But the thing is, I love her because her BB feels like so quickly. Lyra, Farlong, Ophelia, they have 15 battle crystals, and Alma has 14. So that's the reason that caught my eye. I was at Brave Frontier Pros. I love that website. But basically, I was listing units who has the lowest BB field to the highest, and Alma is. I saw that she was the lowest BB field unit. So And the thing is, her BB skill has to have an AoE attack. So she has really low BB fill, and she does the AoE attack. And this is why I was using her earlier. But the thing is, now there's so many strong 6-star units that it's really hard to put Alma in there. But thankfully, Gumi saw that we needed a light hero with like a light hero with low BB fill, so we can use her in arena. And they brought Alma's grandpa, I guess, or dad. uh, but Hogar is now here, and Hogar is like an upgraded version of Alma. So I'm really, really happy that we have Hogar now. So we have our light arena unit, and just like Pika said, for me, I like to one shot. If my unit has BB and they hit the enemy team, I want them to die in one shot. I don't want to have to do basic attack, or I don't want to have to come back and do another Brave Burst to kill them. I want them to die on the first turn. So I would go Breaker and Hogar right now. He's usable right now. Well, he's not doesn't have 6-star stats. He's definitely usable right now, and I would give him 3-star. And yeah, Breaker type for me too.
Okay. Just to interject about all this breaker nonsense that I hear going on here, this in this UA. One thing I have to say right now is that a lot of people were here for the. If you guys weren't here and you're really new, you probably won't know about this, but I think just recently, in the last month, there was this item called Guardian Cloak, right? You got this from the Leon's Deception Vortex dungeon. And every team I see in Arena right now that was able to get one of these spheres has it on. And currently, I'm not sure if this is a bug. Looks like it's a bug, but it gives your units 330% defense, I think permanently, for whatever reason, even though it's supposed to only last 2 turns. But what I've been noticing in Arena is you can take as many breakers as you want into Arena and try to attack this unit with Guardian Cloak. It won't die. It only takes 1 damage because Guardian is Master Race. So I've been seeing a lot more units like that, and it's always come down to like a 2v2. And the 2 units I put my Aegis Cloak on are my Farlon and my Ophelia, and it usually ends up like that on the other side too, or their Lyra. And I'm just like, oh god, doesn't matter how much attack I have, just really matters on if I can get my Brave Bursts off. So for me at least, I don't like the idea of breakers even in Arena anymore. So for me, it's like breakers are like completely useless now. They're dead to me. That's all I have to say.
All right, I have to interject. Even though I am in a lower arena tier than you, I have a 200+ consecutive win streak going on using this breaker team ever since I got the Farlon breaker and the Ophelia breaker. Just have to point that out. Oh, by the way, and I do use a Guardian Cloak. Even though they're on breaker, I do have a Guardian Cloak on my what is it? Cephia? Yeah, that's Saren. No, Cephia, sorry. Okay, so what's the vote on? Oh, did we just start the poll for Hogar?
Yeah, there was some trouble with the voting system. We were updating it, but it wasn't refreshing. So for some reason, but now it work now.
Vote now, and we'll put like a 1-minute timer on this so that it won't stretch very long. Hogar.
Guardian Cloak is currently not available.
They should
One
just
of
take
those
out
rare.
that sphere.
Yeah.
That sphere. It's not fun when you're arena and you're hitting ones.
Yeah, all this time I've been like, no, you just have more defense. You don't need any HP. It's like, oh, like
And then when your arena
that?
timer goes to like 15 seconds, you're like, really, dude? Am I in arena for this long?
Nova can probably tell you how it was like when the arena was like, right? When they first started playing this game.
I've been playing Arena since the beginnings of the game, essentially, when it got really popular. So just to give you guys a quick rundown on Arena history, on what it's been like, way, way, way back when, This is like before a lot of people even knew about the game or started. There may be some of you who do remember this, but the meta team for everything was 5 Alice. And the meta back then was all breaker because everything you just wanted it to die quickly because you didn't need any defense, you didn't need any HP because as long as you have your 5-star Alice, you can just kill everything. That's basically what it was. Alice is probably the strongest unit at the time. We only had metal units, so that was the only type that you got 1.5 experience from. We didn't used to have all these rainbow metal parade stuff either, so it's kind of difficult back then because I don't think metal parade was even out. So you just really wanted to focus on getting your 5 Alice, and then some time passed by, and they released Dean and Locke. Those units were OP, and basically it was team 5 Lock for like a month because um, if you go 5 Dean and you meet somebody with 5 Lock, Lock would destroy Dean. So it was just Dean was completely useless in Arena if you ran 5 Locks. And then a couple weeks went by, and they released Kikuri and Sephia. And for quite a long time, Kikuri and Sephia was the only thing people ran in Arena. And then 6-star came out. You'd have your 6-star Atro, your 6-star Magnus as your lead, and then all your Sephias and Kikuris. And that went on for quite a while. Really long time. And then I think Lyra came out, and Lyra was like, oh man, now everybody's going to run. Um, you know, um, entire Lyra teams with a 50% attack damage leader. And then after that, it would go to Loden and Fee, and now we all have all this different stuff to choose from. So it actually evolved quite a bit to just like one kind of team or two kinds of team into many, many kinds of team. And just as a side note, I'm sure a lot of you guys remember Saren. Saren was also quite a strong team, especially with the Felnius leader for probably a lot of the summertime as well. So that's just a little rundown on arena history meta, I think.
Wow. So that's how it has evolved. That's been, wow. I've only played the game for probably 5 months now, 6, maybe half year, close to half year. But yeah, it's nice to know all that. In terms of Hogar, we have 14 votes for 3 stars, and now we are going to Elza. And Pika Hero, let's take it home. Tony, what do you think of
Yes.
Elza, and what's your ranking?
Elza right now, I wouldn't say she's completely useless. Her Great BC fill is pretty good. But the thing is, if you're going to use Elza, that means you don't have any other good units out there. And that's where Elza comes in handy. Because if you don't have like any Udas or Felniuses or anything that gives you better BC fill, then she's actually pretty good. She does 9 hits on her BB. Not that bad, but I wouldn't say it's good either. But the only the only reason why I actually used this 5-star Elza was because I'm so eager to use her 6-star. That's the only reason why I used her at all. And her stats again are not that bad. Her recovery is actually pretty good, and defense isn't that lacking. She has her stats are pretty balanced overall. I'm gonna have to give her an anima, and I would rate her at a 3 because she's not completely useless right now.
Okay. Lance, what do you think about Elza?
I really like Elza too. Yeah, she's one of the units where there's very few units I spend like hundreds of gems summoning for. One of the last one was Zone Knight and Dervish. Those are the units I spend like at least like 100 gems summoning for. And Elza was one of those group that I spent 100 gems summoning for. And the reason why is because okay, so her leader skill is not unique. You know, a lot of units have her leader skill. You know, Phineas, Udia have her leader skill, and her 30 hit AOE is not that unique. You know, like it's 30 hits, and it's like a lot of units can do 30 hits that increase spark damage for 3 turns. But the thing is, the reason why I really want her is for Cardis. Because the thing is, when you're fighting Cardis, you don't want to. It's really hard to bring units like Lilith to fight Cardis because the thing is they're the opposite type. So Cardis is you're gonna do bonus damage to Cardis, but Cardis is also gonna do bonus damage to you. And the thing is, he has a lot more HP than you, so you don't want to be in a long fight with him because you're gonna eventually lose. So you want units that has neutral damage. Yeah. So Elza is one of the units that has neutral damage, and she does 30 hit AOE. So that's why I really like her. I'm playing on maybe getting like 2 of her so I can fight Cardis with her. Of course, there's Douglas, but the thing is, Douglas stats is like really low compared to all the units that's going to come out. But the thing is, let's just go back and talk about my 5-star. Right now, her great BC still, it's nice, but the thing is, it's not completely useless. You can actually start this game with the Elza, and you can continue this game from the beginning to the middle of the game, and be completely fine. Because you have a like a Great BC Battle Crystal Field leader skill. You have a AoE attack that does 9 hits. And so like you can definitely use her right now. And for that reason, I'm gonna give her a 3-star. And my favorite is I'm gonna try to get Anima. Right now I have a Lord Elza, but Anima and yeah, 3-star right now. So.
By the way, Lance, I also have a Lord Elza. But I'm not going to summon anymore. If I have one Elza, I'm A-okay. Good to go.
I swear, like Lumi has like a little flip or something where they can like flip the rates of the types, and they just like right now Lord is the highest right now, probably. Yeah.
I actually got an Anima Elza. That's my first Elza.
I believe the Switch is for free-to-play players. Like, if you never summon, the Switch is on for you. Like, whatever you want. All right, Nova, what do you think about Elza?
Well, as far as typing goes, I have Anima and Guardian, so I'm pretty good on my Elza choices.
Yeah, same here. I have both of them too.
Yeah.
What?
I have
I don't know what's going on with you guys.
All right, Lance,
back
me
to
and you,
Elza.
Lord Elzas. Let's just keep them.
Lord Elza, yeah.
That's right.
Yeah, Lord Elza.
Yeah, speaking of Lord Elza, Lord Elza is actually okay typing for me, I guess. Balanced stats, if you throw in your stat imps, because this is actually one of the units I'm looking to throw stat imps into. Maybe not right away, but sometime maybe down the future if we get more access to them, which I hope we will. Looking at Elza, it's a great unit. You really see the potential in her 6-star to use her like never. You have to do sparking. So the thing with me is I'm actually not ultra super mega hype for Elza. For me, it's like another unit like a Douglas and like a Luther, where you don't really need multiples of them. You just need the one for use, either as a leader or in your team, because you don't really want to overlap those Brave Burst and Super Brave Burst skills. Elza's 5-star, I've actually used her as my leader because the Great BC Fill is similar to Ferris, but her BB skill is way more useful for questing and arena. So I'd actually use Elza for that purpose. But as far as typing goes, Anima for me is okay, but I'd rather have Guardian, which is why I'm probably gonna max out my Guardian Elza first if I had a choice. Maybe thinking about my Anima one second. So Elza is a great unit, 3 stars. And as far as my reasoning behind the Guardian typing on this one goes, is looking at an Elza 6-star, right? If you guys go check out our top units page, you'll notice that with imps on Elza, you'll actually see that there's more attack imps that you can put in compared to defense. So you actually want the extra defense on her, so then you can put more attack imps in and balance out the stats like that. So maybe a couple of you will switch over to the Guardian Elsa, even though I'm pretty sure like 99% of people will still want an animal one anyway. So I'll lose. Oh, pain.
Okay. Now, Nova, what do you? I'm not sure. Like with your raid battle clan, uh, are you recruiting people who have a guardian Elsa?
They don't need to have a guardian Elsa, but if they have a guardian unit, they're actually free to join. Right now, they just need to show that, oh, I summoned a rare summon the guardian unit. And if you haven't rare summoned a guardian unit, or you're not keeping one,
Okay.
that just means that either you have poor taste, or you haven't been playing the game long enough. So you need to be able to get to the point where you can at least rare summon a guardian unit. Like come on, just take a screenshot of your guardian unit and you can apply to join. But then, as far as giveaways are concerned, you got to do a little bit more work for that. So that's how that works.
Hey
Yeah.
Nova, can I join? I have two Guardian Eric, two of them. Two
Yes.
Guardian
Yeah,
Eric.
you're automatically accepted if you're a guardian.
Two Guardian Eric.
You won't use it most likely, but
Auto
okay.
accept.
Yeah, actually, what rank would Lance be with those two
Eric.
Guardian Erics?
Yeah, those are the only
Um,
times I can summon.
only guardian units you have. Okay. So if you go to the raid battle link, and I think the highest you can go with just those two is 2-star because a lot of my other requirements are actually sphere based. And now with all
That's
this
right.
extra energy we're getting, it's a lot easier to farm for spheres, especially if you have extra energy, which I know I do. So I'm just spamming fourfold pillar all day, every day, till it runs out.
Oh, one thing, Nova. The thing is, I noticed is that the higher rank you have to be is like really, really demanding. It's you have to
Yep.
be really high in arena to be able to be like ranked like 4, 5, and 6. And explain your reasoning because I've been playing this game for a month and I have pretty decent unit and pretty decent knowledge, but can I not join because I haven't played arena enough, or is it just your personal preferences
Um,
of what you
I
want?
actually took a while to set up those, and one of the things I looked at was Frontier Hunter spheres. If you didn't know, those spheres that I stated that are in Arena um, are actually obtainable from past Frontier Hunters. So if you've just been playing for a long time, you have that too. So I just wanted to give a little bit of an edge to people who have been playing for a longer time. And the reasoning behind the difficulty of the higher ranking is because the giveaway percentage is basically more of an exponential curve because uh, there's currently right now up to 6 stars. So once you get to 6 stars, you'll basically get 36 entries. So you work really hard for that rank, so you should get way more entries than somebody who has like a 1-star ranking. So 1-star ranking only has one entry. So it really goes to show that like you're really good and you've been playing this game lots. So you should be more likely to win a giveaway because you already put in so much money into the game most likely, and you just want to be able to continue playing as well.
Alrighty.
All right. Looks like a lot of people have interest in joining your clan, so be sure to check out our website. It has all the links.
Yeah.
Now back to Elza. Guardian Elza, Anima Elza, Lord Elza, any type of Elza is good in my opinion.
Yeah.
What did the viewers think?
30 votes to 5 stars, so yeah.
5
Yeah,
stars for a
they
5-star.
built snowman. uh,
Second
did you
closest vote
guys?
was
Yeah,
8 votes.
did you guys sing like have Frozen songs going on or singing any kind of that when you're trying to summon for Elsa? Because I tried and it didn't work. I did it off stream once and it worked, so I'm just really confused.
For me, when I'm summoning, I just keep clicking, and then if I don't get what I want, I start raging, and then I just try to like use more gems. Like I just don't look at my gem count, just keep clicking.
That's exactly what I do, and I'm pretty lucky off of it.
I'm not as lucky. Usually, I end up spending like 100+ gems. I'm like, oh my god, did I really put?
Or for the Elza patch, I only spent 75 gems.
Oh, better than me. I spent over 100. think one.
But we can help people with
200.
these gems, right? We have something that can help people, right? Right, Sherlock?
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Wait, what?
We have something that can help people with their gems.
How?
You sound like you really don't know what you're trying to say.
I do. Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, yeah. We actually have Amazon promo codes. So this code will give you 50% off your purchase of 100 gems. So instead of spending 6,000 Amazon coins or spending $60, you only have to spend $30 or 3,000 Amazon coins. And we're going to be giving out 5 of these codes today after the unit analysis during the raffle. And all you guys have to do is follow us four. So follow Turlox, me, Pika, and Nova, and we'll draw. And if you're following all 4 of us, you'll get the code. So, and we're gonna have a lot more codes. So don't go anywhere. If you guys need a discount on your gems, just follow us. We're getting new codes every single 2 weeks. So if you guys don't have a code, we're gonna be posting codes. So one of the way is of course the raffle at the end, but we also have a website and we also have a Facebook group. And so for the Facebook group, we're posting a new code in the Facebook group every single day at a random time. So just be sure to check our Facebook group. And in the front of our webpage, Sherlock is going to be posting random codes every single week. So yeah, lots of chance for you guys to win codes. And after we run out these codes, we're getting more codes. And yeah, so you guys will get like a big fat discounts on your Amazon gem purchases. So yeah,
That's right.
And yeah, thank you Amazon. Thank you Amazon for supporting us, Breakthrough Pioneers. So yeah.
Before we get into the giveaways, we have this question that says, should free-to-play users summon on this batch of units? And what does everyone think? Yes or no?
No.
I said
No.
These guys are just good to have, but they're not like very like you must have or you can't complete certain things.
yeah.
Yeah.
The next batch should be the 6-star Darwin Show and 6-star Zone Knight, I think. And those are you
6-star
guys.
Xvel and 6-star Lily.
Yeah.
Don't forget about those two.
6-star Lily, yeah. Like you need 6-star Lily and you need 6-star Darwin Shell. And these, yeah, save your gems for these units because if you don't have them, you're gonna have a little bit trouble, or maybe a lot of trouble if you don't have them. So
Yep. Yeah, looking at these units, honestly, the only one I'd want, like, if I just could choose, like, you have to pick one of these units, I'd choose Elsa, because she's best out of this set. As far as the other ones go, like, I'd probably want Ferris, the next, and then maybe Hogarth for Arena, and then I really wouldn't care too much if I got the other 3 anyway, so when it's like that, we don't really recommend people to summon.
From my experience, like for like a pay-to-play player like myself, like what happens is I keep summoning, right? And I'm thinking, oh, Elsa on this bench. And then I stop at Elsa after I spent 100 gems, right? I get all the other units. I get like 2 Hogars, 2 Garnons. Like I got 4 Garnons. And then on the second set, right? I was thinking, okay, Ferris. I need to get a Ferris. And what happened? I spent 80 gems to get a Ferris, and I ended up getting 2 Ariuses and 2 Orwins and 1 Ferris. So I don't know what's up with this game.
No, for me it's the other way around. It's kind of like that, except when I try to summon for Ferris, I get like Elzos instead, and I'm like, well, yeah, I wanted these last.
It's like you get the units you want, the last batch of summons that you wanted to get, but then you're like, wait, the rates aren't up for you. What are you doing here?
Keep summoning. Because they say it's up, and we believe. Okay. So, is everyone ready for the giveaway? Tony? Lance? Nova?
Ready.
are you gonna talk
Ultra
about the
high.
new? Are you gonna talk about the new season of our contest?
We will. I will talk about the art contest as well as everything on our website while we're doing the raffle, because this usually takes a while.
Yeah.
All right. We're only gonna say this once in case a lot of people start coming in, and maybe you guys will get a chance to win because they just came in and they didn't hear the rules. But make sure you guys follow. Can Nova, can you type in our Twitch links?
Yeah.
Yeah, but make
I'll
sure you
have
guys
to add
follow.
Pika.
Okay. Yeah, can you make sure you guys follow Trilbox, me, Nova, and Pika. And yeah, if you draw your name and you're following all 4 of us, then you'll win a code. And so, what do you guys want to do first? The Luca code or the Amazon code?
Let's do the Amazon code first.
Okay, let's do the Amazon code. So 5 people is gonna win Amazon code, and this code gives you a 50% discount when you're buying the 100 package. So make sure you guys buy the 100 package, and it's gonna give you a 50% discount. So if you guys are using the coins, Amazon coins, it's gonna only spend 3,000 coins. If you guys are using your credit card, it's only gonna take off $30 instead of $60. And if for some reason you guys already have the code, or you guys just want to see if you guys will win by entering the raffle, you guys can tell us to re-raffle, and we can give it to someone else. So we're gonna do the Amazon code right now. So
And I'll be taking notes of who wins the raffle.
Also, make sure to be in chat as well and listening for if you win, because
yes,
you'll have to be here when we draw your name for that.
yeah,
so.
we'll give you about 20-30 seconds, and then if you're not here, then unfortunately we have to give it to someone else. So make sure you guys are.
All right, and the raffle's open.
Hey guys, don't forget to pull down your Twitch so people could follow you.
All four, guys, all four.
Yeah, so okay. So the thing for future raffles is that whoever are doing the unit cast, just follow those people, and you'll be qualified to enter raffles.
And it's pretty easy for people who come here often. Like they're already following, so yeah, they just type in, they just raffle, and they're done because they already follow us. So yeah, it's really easy.
Okay, so I'll take this time to announce the art contest. So the last season of art contest, we got around 5 to 6 wonderful submissions. What happened was when we got those submissions, we put them all on stream during unit analysis, and we played all of them. I believe Sunique did like an audio recording. We had other people such as Kat and Unicorn Red Rose, and even Eco submitted their own drawings. So in terms of art, you guys can submit any type of Brave Frontier art to us, and you can qualify for the art contest. Now, the way to send it to us is via Twitch message. Yeah. Is there anything else I'm missing?
Yeah, I think that's it.
Okay.
Oh,
And
what if they want?
When you
Okay.
guys say art, it could be anything like art related, right? Like music, picture, drawings, or just like a random like abstract things. Does it mean that, or does it have to be like
Yes.
strictly drawings?
No, it can be anything. It can be anything.
All right.
Yeah.
We want
If
you guys
there
to
are
be
like a
creative.
ton of submissions, we might have to narrow it down. So don't give us like something that's rushed, because this is gonna last for quite a bit. So you'll have some time to do it. So just do it well.
Yes, yes. The thing is, we did receive a couple submissions that people did via Paint, and we saw some stick figures. We couldn't really make out what the units were, so we didn't show that on stream.
Hey, they really wanted to win, man.
Okay, and then in terms of this raffle, again, this raffle is all because of Amazon. Amazon right now is providing us codes to give away, and we're not like getting 5 or 10. We're getting a lot of codes for you guys.
Yeah, I think this
Yeah,
is.
and we've been getting codes. That's
I think we've combined all the codes right now. Probably be close to maybe 200 codes that we've given away. So yeah, it's a lot of prizes from Amazon. So really want to thank you to Amazon. Yeah. So stay
Okay.
tuned, and Trilox,
Yes.
why don't you quickly tell the people some of the things that you can do on their website?
Okay, so on our website, there's some cool event stuff. Like I have some pictures from Comic-Con up there as well. Now, there's a lot of other content. There's like for all the events, the stuff like for giveaways, all the announcements are first made on the website. And the website has all the links to where you need to go for the giveaways. So, number one, you can find events on the website. Number two, Nova made an Excel chart regarding the status imps, sphere frogs, how to use them, when to use them, on what units, how many like sphere frogs you need, or status imps you need. It has all the information and all the top units. We have an application. If you want to join our team, you guys can apply on our website as well. Eco and Pika both did that, and see, and they're here. So you can join us. One of the perks is that you can join us on unit analysis, and you get free codes. You're the first people
Yeah.
to get codes.
Yeah, you're the first people to get code, and we'll give you a few extra. To give on your stream. So what Trillox did, we shared a lot. So what Trillox did was, like Trillox had a that went to Comic Con, and so Trillox has extra codes. So he gave us all codes, and he even gave us like a few to give away. So we like to share Brave Frontier Pioneers. If you guys are a new streamer, if you guys are really good, but you guys are new and you guys don't have any viewers, if you guys join Brave Frontier Pioneers, what you guys can do is just type in our we have like a group Skype chat. Just type in the chat, say, hey, can you guys host me? And we'll be more than happy to host you. Right now, there's like what 3-4 people hosting Trillox's channel, and we'll be more than happy to host your channel so you guys can get a lot more views. So this is one of the things that we can do for you guys. And also one of the things that we're going to ask for new pioneers is for them to save their like Twitch streams or make some videos. And what they're going to do is they're going to create a video portfolio. And so when it's time to apply to become a Gumi content creator, like Tony and Iko, we already have some videos as the portfolio, and us three we can just recommend to the person in charge of the content creator. They hey, take a look at this guy, or this girl. He's making these content and they look really good, and you guys will have like a much higher chance of getting accepted to the Gumi content creation program. So this is what we can do for you guys.
All right, and the winner of the Amazon code is. Wait.
Wait, did I want to win still?
Wait. Pokemon fans? 1896. Now, I think he's won one of our other raffles before.
Sounds
Oh
familiar.
gosh.
I just
Wow,
want
I've seen him before.
Pokemon
right,
fan
so-
really won.
I just want to let you guys know that these are the same batch of codes that Amazon Tony gave away this week. So if you guys get these codes, they won't stack. So
Okay.
yeah, it's better to give it to someone.
So according to the website, I'm looking through all the winners, and he won. Pokemon fans won on October 4th during our unit analysis, an Amazon code as well. Now, this one should stack with the October 4th code, right?
Yes, it should. But typically, the rule of thumbs is when we get a new batch of Amazon code, it lasts us 2 weeks. It expires in 2 weeks, and after they expire, then we get new codes, and those last another 2 weeks. So that's how it works. So.
All right, congratulations. Now, okay. So, can you guys quickly check if he's following your streams?
For the Pokemon fans is a regular on my stream, like every day.
Okay, I'll check because it seems like. Yeah, I'll check because it seems like you guys are doing.
Yeah.
I think so.
I think he follows all 3 of us.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure so.
1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, got it.
All right.
Yeah.
So our first winner is Pokemon fans. Now, do you guys want to do a Luca code drawing now?
Ooh.
Can you keep track, Pika?
Yeah, I can keep track.
All right.
Okay.
So let's do it. The winner of the first Luca code is Death Snacks.
Oh.
Congratulations, Death Snacks.
Oh, that's new. I haven't seen him around.
Snacks. Nom nom.
Is Death Snacks in here?
Yeah, Death Snacks. Yeah, Death Snacks is in here.
Oh, there he is. Now I gotta see if he's following.
Oh.
Oh, the only person he's following is Trillox.
Oh,
Yeah.
boy. All right, so guys, you have to follow the 3 of us, or the 4 of us. Sorry. Just follow me.
Oh no.
Really simple.
Yeah, it's real time.
Lance Nova and Pika. All right, so we're gonna have to re-raffle.
Re-raffle.
Oh, there you go. The winner, again, is... Wait. This has to be rigged. Like, I'm a happy camper.
Dude, this guy wins everything.
Oh man,
I remember the yeah last.
he's a
Wait, this is
happy camper
wait. What's happening?
indeed.
Okay, so I just say, yeah, I am Happy Camper was also a winner of our October 4th Amazon code giveaway, along with Pokemon fans.
So this is for the Luca code, right?
This is for
Yeah,
the Luca code. That's right.
Oh man.
yeah, he's a really happy camper, winning everything.
Yeah, this guy went everywhere I see a raffle. This guy just wins. Like
He's he's like the Neutralox.
he took all your luck. That's why.
All right, congratulations, Happy Camper. Now, is he here?
Yeah, he's there. I saw
Okay.
Yeah,
him.
he's
Yeah.
here.
And he's following
Oh,
everyone?
where is he?
Oh
Where is
yeah,
he?
he's been following us three since he won before. Just gotta check for Pico, but I'm pretty sure he follows
Yeah,
Pico.
yeah, he's following me.
Okay. Congratulations. Now, this is for a Luca code. Okay, so now we're going to do an Amazon code again. So this is our second Amazon 50% off code. Are you guys ready?
Yes.
Thank you. The winner is Only Faye. Only Faye has won the raffle.
Congrats.
All right, only Faye, please show up in the chat. You want to give you your prize.
Hmm. Yeah, these are all like usual people I see every day.
Regulars, you mean?
Yeah, I see them every day. I'm a happy camper. I see Pokemon fans. And only Faye comes in my channel like quite a bit too. Is he even here though? That's the question.
Right.
Like doesn't look like he's here.
Yeah, we might have to do that countdown.
All right.
Might-
I know Uda's good with the countdown.
Okay,
Pretty sure
I
Uda.
guess I'll count from. Should we count from 20?
Yeah, go ahead.
The 20 is starting now.
All right, no one's counting.
Wait, we should actually make it 10 because there's a lot of people in here who wants
Okay.
codes.
All right,
Yeah.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And yeah, that's it. We need to roll again.
Oh man, on an Amazon code too.
Yeah.
Holy, I'd be so sad.
It's really simple. This happens a lot. Sad day.
All right, guys. Sherlock, you can roll. You can draw again now.
He came in.
Oh,
He
shit.
said late. Now he's here.
Oh, it's too late. The countdown's
Yeah.
over. Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were talking about you for like maybe 1 or 2 minutes. So
Well,
Well, I guess if
Oh,
you have
wow.
Pokemon in your name, you are very lucky.
yeah, I'm gonna change my name to Lance Pokemon.
So it's Blue plays Pokemon.
Oh,
This
wait.
is for the Amazon code, right?
This is for
Yep.
the Amazon code. Remember, if you win twice, these codes don't stack. Not you. Okay.
Pokemon.
Congratulations, Blue plays Pokemon. I'm a happy Pokemon.
Oh, there he is.
Oh, there we go.
Alright, gotta check. Moment of truth. It seems like he's following me, Trelox, but not Lance and Nova.
Yeah,
Oh.
he's not following me
Hey.
in Nova. So
Guys.
sorry. Yeah, easy, like really easy rules. Like yeah. All right, I guess we should give another person a chance to win then.
All right. The next winner is Enos. Enos has won the ref. Now, I've seen him quite often on our streams. I know he actively participates in the unit analysis. And congratulations.
Oh, hi. Oh,
Hello
hello.
there.
Oh, he's following all four of us.
Nope.
All right.
All right, so the second winner is Inos. Okay, ready for the next winner for the Amazon code?
Yes.
The next winner is Light Beer X. Oh, we have a question from Inos. He says, does this code work with the one Amazon Tony gave out?
Well, the thing
Um,
is, it's the same as the one from this week, so it won't work with that one. It won't stack. This is from the same batch, so yeah, you're gonna have to wait. If you just recently got a code about a week ago, you're gonna have to wait about 2 weeks to get a new one that will stack. So, yeah.
we want to give everybody a chance to win once, and we do this very often. So if you didn't get one, you're still really likely to get one whenever we do something. So
He said re-raffle. Oh, wait, never mind. Never mind. It's not.
Well, it won't. Crusher Uda, what I meant was it won't apply again. Okay, so if you use the same code for the same batch, it won't apply again. It's gonna give you an error. So yeah.
Yeah, so we just gotta
Basically,
figure out
once you
if Lightbeer got the same batch of codes or not.
what I was told was I got one from Amazon Tina as well, and basically that code that she gave out is basically the same like time period
Mm-hmm.
as the one that Amazon Tony gave out. So
Mm-hmm.
unless it's a completely different set, like I know the first time you did it, um, it didn't stack with the 120 gem offer Fumi had, so they had to print a completely different kind of set of codes. And then that was one where basically people got 100 gems for free, which is kind of nuts.
Okay, the next winner of the Amazon code is Superstar 926. Congratulations.
This for Amazon, right?
This is for an Amazon code.
oh, there he is. Superstar. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. Follows all three of us and Trillox.
All right.
How many Luca codes do we have?
Tonight we're giving away 2.
Oh, I
We
see.
do have more that we will be giving away later on this week. Okay, so how many people? 4 people. Amazon code. Okay, ready for the last Amazon code winner?
Yep.
Okay. The winner is X the FX, but hold on. You forgot to follow. Forgot to follow
Oh.
trails. Crying inside.
Oh my gosh, so sad.
Sad day indeed.
Alright, we're gonna redraw.
Man, this is way too many people who just don't follow directions, you know.
The last winner for the Amazon code is Cumin in a Box. Congratulations, Cumin in a Box.
Oh my gosh, that's
Now,
not
I
how
don't
you
want to
say it.
pronounce it the other way, because this is a family-friendly show.
Hey,
Okay,
okay, I'll
alright
give you
guys.
that. I'll give you that.
Calm it down. Okay.
Okay.
Oh man, stupid.
Alright. Is this guy following? Oh
Usually,
boy.
Usually, when I see names like that, I just say in a box. You know, I just
Okay,
ignore
well,
it.
I was brave enough to
Yeah.
manipulate the
At least
name,
he
I guess.
attempted it.
Oh man.
Yeah, he's falling off four of us.
Oh boy.
Is he here though? That's the
He
thing.
is here. I saw him say hello.
Okay, hello.
He's here. Alright.
Does he want it?
This is for the lookup code, right, Sherlock's?
No, this is for the Amazon code.
Amazon code. Okay.
So does he want it?
Okay. Wait. Amazon?
Yeah, Amazon.
Yeah.
Amazon. Okay. Okay. So is it lookup code? Do you find out lookup code now?
Wait,
Yes.
hold on. He says re-raffle.
Oh,
Okay.
he says BRF. Alrighty.
Alright, next winner.
Next winner is Sanic Go Fast.
Okay, Sanic.
Where's Sanic?
Sanic. Hello. Yes, I'm no to 50% off.
The Amazon code do not work outside of America. It only works with the the U.S. Amazon App Store. So, yeah. Like if you guys live outside the United States,
You need to get like a VPN.
VPN. Yeah, you guys need to get a VPN. But
But it's worth it because we do these all the time and save a ton.
Alright, I'll be sending out the codes to the winners right now.
Okay. Sanic accepts his prize and ready for the last raffle. This is for the Luca code. Our final Luca code of this stream.
OP.
Drum roll, please. Winner of the final Luca code
Is
I'm Crazy Noob.
yeah, if you have a crazy name, one of these days we're gonna call out your name. So.
oh man.
Alright, I'm Crazy Noob.
I'm crazy noob.
Let me know if you're in chat.
So
Okay.
Light Beer X actually wants this code, right?
Sorry.
Light Beer, he wanted
Yep.
his code. Alrighty.
Alright, so begin. 30 seconds.
Okay, 30-second countdown starting now. Let us know if you're here. I'm Crazy Noob.
I like how people keep on doing exclamation mark raffle even though they're in there already, and they just keep on
It
pressing
pleases
it.
you, bot.
That re-raffle again.
Yeah, it seems like we have to be raffled again.
Inas, Superstar, and Sanic, go fast. Can you guys message me? I'm trying to message you guys right now, but it's like being Twitch.
You can go to the message. PK, you can just go message and type in their name.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing right now.
Yeah.
And it's saying error, cannot find user or something like that.
What? I think there's a space at the end. That's why you type in their name, and if there's a space behind their name, then it won't work. You gotta make sure there's no space.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's exact. So we're pulling the book code
Yeah.
The Luca Code winner,
Still-
once again, is, drumroll,
Dun dun dun.
Pleasing Panda.
Panda.
Congratulations. Thank you for visiting our stream.
The panda is OP. He has pleased us.
By the way, my cat's name is also Panda, so my cat is also pleased with you winning.
Yep, following all four of us, we are pleased indeed.
All right, so to all the winners today, we will be sending you a Twitch message with your code information. As for future giveaways, we will be giving more through our website this week at www.bfpioneers.com. Also, I believe Lance, do you have any more codes to give
I
away?
definitely do. I have a lot more codes to give out. So I told you guys already, but we're giving 5 more codes every single day. So every single day on our Facebook fan page, we're going to be giving away 1 code. So at random times throughout the day, one of us will post a Amazon promo code into your Facebook group. Can Nova? There we go. Nova has it up right there. And another way you guys can get these Amazon promo codes is by going to bfpioneers.com. Trulox, he's gonna post a random code, like maybe a few days. He's gonna post a random code, and that's what Trulox has been doing for his Luca codes too. So there's a lot of ways you guys can get it. And what we do is when we get the codes, we give some to the BF Pioneers. So Eco's gonna get some codes, Pika's gonna get some code, Trilox is gonna get some code, Nova's gonna get some code. So those codes are yours to give out however they wish. So if you guys check out their streams, one of these days, they'll just ask them and they'll let you know if they're giving away raffles or codes. So yeah, lots and lots more codes to give out. And this is not the end. We're gonna be getting fresh codes every single 2 weeks. So be sure to check us out. And we have like major events coming out, like major events. So
Yep.
so things like maybe this will happen, but things like 90% off Amazon promo codes, things like 50% off Amazon promo codes, plus a $30 Amazon gift card. So you get like that stuff for like almost free. So lots of big giveaway coming soon. So yeah, stay tuned. All right.
Lance, why don't you tell people about your stream, about your own Twitch, and talk a little about your Super Stream Sunday, which occurs tomorrow.
Okay, so I'm a streamer. I stream about 3 days a week, and when I stream, it's usually about something interesting. So Super Stream Sunday is a stream that Pika and I started, but now we're having guests, more guests now. But basically, we do like really interesting things. Like for example, if you want to learn how to stream on Twitch on using Brave Frontier, or if you want to learn how to buy stuff on the Amazon App Store, which like which if you want to do the mass summoning like we did, where 4 people would summon at the same time to see how the rates is with the new batch of heroes. We do like really interesting and fun things every single Sunday. And yeah, just stay tuned. Usually the time ranges from around 3 p.m. to 5 p.m. So every single Sunday, be sure to check us out right here at my Twitch. So I'll give it to you guys right here. Got it? Okay. All right. So that's me right there.
And before we move on, I just want to say a big thank you to our guest judge tonight, Tony. I think you did a great job. Seeing that this is the first time we've done this, and thank you for coming on.
Yeah.
Thank
I
you so
think,
much for having me here.
Yeah, I think you're great.
Yeah.
Every single week, we're gonna try to get a new guest judge, and for next week, Eco's gonna be our new guest judge. So it just depends on if they're available, or if you have people who wants to be a guest judge, then they can be a guest judge. If you guys are interested, make sure you guys fill out the I want to be a Brave Frontier Pioneer application, which is on our website. So can one of you guys type in the website? But you guys can go there, apply, and if you guys get accepted, it's not that difficult. Like it's not that hard. Then we can have you on our show, and we'll love to host all your content and give you codes to give to viewers. Like we're really close knit, so we want to help you. If you guys are interested in becoming a Brave Frontier Gumi content creator, we can teach you guys how. So
And while we're wrapping things up, Nova. Actually,
Yeah.
let's let Pika go first because we just Pika.
Oh, what's up?
What's your Twitch?
My Twitch is twitch.tv/PikaHero.
Okay. And what can we expect from your stream?
I stream every day. Every day I get back from school. I stream around 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time till like 10. So I try to stream over 6 hours every day, and you'll probably catch me streaming, for the longest time. And yeah, so if you really want to like just watch someone, I stream very consistently, so I'm always there if you want to watch something.
Sounds good. All right, Nova. What about yourself?
Me, it's actually kind of at the point where I'm maxed out on everything. So if you just want to see, I'll usually run very interesting team comps, and I'll run pretty much whatever I want to run because I have access to any unit. And if you want to find me, I also do rare summon usually, way too many of them for my own good, but I do them anyway for you guys. So. That's my link in chat to my Twitch channel. Make sure you follow, and I'll usually be doing something interesting or something crazy and fun, and we'll probably have a good time.
All right, and I think everyone, when we're done with this stream, you guys can pop into Pika Hero's stream, and he will be. Tony, you're going to be streaming after this, right?
Yes.
Okay. In terms of the unit analysis, the next unit analysis will be Halloween edition. This will occur on October 25th, next Saturday at the same time as today, 6 p.m. Pacific time, and we look forward to seeing you everyone there. In terms of giveaways, all the giveaway information will be on our website, so double check on that. And is that all, everyone?
Yeah. As long as you follow one of us, you'll get info to when we're doing our UA and what we're going to be doing throughout the week as well. So just make sure to keep up with us. Gonna try to spread the word as far as we can, and hopefully we'll get way more people in as well.
All right. So just let's wrap this things up. From Team BF Pioneers and all those who made this production possible, we bid you guys a good night. Bye, everyone.
All right. Good night, everyone.
Good night.